Hi guys, and welcome to a flip through of the updated 2024 A Frog's Tale colouring book. Now, I just wanted to go through quickly with you because I've been going through my back catalogue and updating all of the books that don't have duplicates with a difference, and so I'm very excited that duplicates with a difference are now available in the paperback version of A Frog's Tale. So books belongs to, and these 2 pages are pretty much the same. There's some copy changes, but when we get into our illustrations, that's when things get exciting. Let me just flip through to show you. This is the original. Now the first set of illos were all pretty epic, so I haven't changed those at all. But it's with the second set of illos where things start to get a little bit fun. So as with my other duplicates with a difference books, I've added some black background. And I've changed a few things, like there's a forest here and there's a teacup here, but there's a little village house there and there's a fish here, and then this is a pipe now. So little things all throughout have been adjusted. This is the original illo for orientation. And if you'll see here, there's some black border added. This is now pirate ship. There's a little serpent. I think this lighthouse is a bit different. Little things on that page have changed. Morning tea. Adjusted morning tea. We've added some smoke and a black background. This watering can is now a teapot. There's an extra bird. This mouse is a little different. Beautiful dawning, which is sort of a version of the cover. And I have made the border more ornate, added a turtle, a few little things extra, but essentially I think he's looking in a different way. A purpose in liquidity. Now, this one's obviously got a background added, and I've changed the fish for a frog in the middle. A friend in need. I know a lot of you really love this one. I see a lot of coloured versions out there and it's great fun. Pretty much, I made the border a little bit more ornate. There's a few more features inside there. Black background. A few little additions. Essentially that's the same picture. The infernal combustion engine. So in the duplicates with a difference version, I've added some more to the border. He started his bike and it's smoking, and there's a few little petrol cans and mushrooms happening. The parlour wall. Well, I couldn't resist changing things up here. So all these pictures have been swapped around with new pictures, except for the main one. This one's been shrunken and reframed. This is not a pipe. River dreaming. Black background added, and more fish. Stote's quality hats. Well, Mr. Stote now is wearing one of his own products. New coat rack. I think there's a reflection in the mirror. Some extra lighting in his shop. It's upgraded. In plain air. Well, he's too free here, so I've framed him. Which I think makes that page a little less daunting to colour. The colours contained. He's also been through a bottle of wine. Escargot. Black background. Some clouds added. More turtles are in danger. Scary times for turtles. Pub lunch. Now for both of these in the paperback, I've upgraded their signage. But he's eating a different menu. I don't know what that is, but I suspect it might be green. And I've changed the top a little bit. Just small tweaks on that one. Mr. Fogarty falls asleep. It's essentially the same, but I've played with the background and the water reflections. Charmed. Now you've got a border instead of a clarinet. I think he's got an alto sax. And his clothing is a little bit more flowery. He's also looking less worried, so different vibe to that. Nemesis, black background. This is the royal residence. Royal residence, I've added more mushrooms in the sky, and so not a whole lot of changes there, but still different. The royal audience. I love this one. They've obviously their children are growing, so they've added in a pool in their throne room floor. And Mr. Fogarty's genuflecting still. Musical interlude. Now I like this one because it was Mr. Fogarty in a high-end orchestra, and for my duplicate with the difference, we've taken him hillbilly. Now he's in he even got his little moonshine going there. So part of inventing. Once again, I put this one inside a frame. Gave a black background, so good fun. This is Flights of Fancy. Flights of Fancy, I removed some of the bugs and just simplified it down a bit. Changed the border up, gave it a little inset. The tournament. For this one, I essentially changed his heraldry, his heraldic banner, to a frog. I added a frog instead of a moth and gave it a black background. Promenade. This is another one that's much loved, so I didn't change it a whole lot. I added a border and the black background. An evening's repose. Here's the new evening's repose. I simplified the background, so it's not as much of a daunting task, and instead of a fishbowl on his table, he's got some alcohol or pond scum, which I'm imagining is a delicacy for frogs. Pictures on the wall might have changed. And this is Night Song, which I think is the last yellow. And, I have changed little things. He's awake now, trying to catch a butterfly. There's more in the border. Instead of a fish, there's some tadpoles there. And that's where the second set of pages begins. So that's the new and improved 2024 update of A Frog's Tale paperback version. I hope you've enjoyed that flip through. Remember to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in another video. See you guys.